this is Bernie, and I'm coming to you from Tauranga Wellness Clinic, and this is week 2 of me, coming and talking to you about tissue salts and why I absolutely love using tissue salts when I or anyone in my family or friends are just feeling really yuck with head colds. They are not very many people know about them, and I am a huge advocate of them. And like I said last week, they are incredibly safe for little kiddies, for pets, and of course for adults, and you cannot overdose on them. I have had some people actually ask me, and I realized afterwards that I hadn't told you how many times a day you should be taking them. So when I start to feel unwell, I start to take them every half an hour. Because there are, how many are there? 240 in a container, and they're quite reasonably priced. At the moment, on memory, around $24 in New Zealand. So basically, you're paying about 10 cents a tablet, so it's really well priced. And I just pump them in every half an hour. Once you start to feel that you sort of, your body's coping a bit better, gosh, I'm tripping over my words today, a bit better, then you can cut back the dose to every 3 to 4 hours. But initially, I would really go for it and just do it every half an hour. So last week we were looking at tissue salt number 4, Furphos. Today we are doing Nat Mur, tissue salt number 9. Now, if those bugs have got past the first gate, as it were, and they have escaped into your system and they are starting to replicate and they are making you feel really gross, one of the first things you start to do is you start to sneeze. And you also notice that your nose starts running, and sometimes you can even get watery eyes as well. As long as your mucus is staying clear, that's a good sign. So what I do then is I then switch, and as long as I'm not, let me just stick to what I wanted to say. I switch over to Nat Mur, and Nat Mur is known to help with excess water. So when your eyes are feeling watery, when you're sneezing incessantly, it's a good idea to make sure that you've got Nat Mur in the cupboard. I will give you, at the end of the 4 weeks, I'll give you my total, what I keep all the time. I actually keep all the tissue salts on hand just because I use them for different ailments and things that can make you feel unwell. But yeah, it will be worth just listening and watching right up to the end. So tissue salt number 4, Furphos, if you start to feel that niggle, and if that then passes and you get into the sneezing stage, go over to number 9. Now I'll just show you again in case you didn't see on my first video. They're little white tablets, and what I do is I just pop 4, if you're an adult, 4 into the lid. There we go. And you, oops, I dropped that one, and you literally are going to tip it under your tongue like so, and they will dissolve within a few seconds. If you are giving them to little children or even to pets, you can just crush half the dose, which is 2, between 2 teaspoons, mix it with a tiny bit of water. If you have a syringe that up, and you can pop that into your baby, or you can pop it into your animal's mouth. Now, if your child is able to swallow or chew, just pop 2 onto their tongue and they will dissolve within minutes. And I literally can feel that these that I've popped under my tongue now are just about gone. So I hope you find that helpful. Don't forget about tissue salts next time you're starting to feel very watery. They can be bought at your local health shop, or you can reach me. If you can't find them, I am available on my website via the contact page or by text. All right, until I chat to you next week. Bye.